My thoughts,
So,
God's facts, and the frontal lobe.
this is what I have derived, because you see the man at the top of that screen, he's the lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. Um, I do not feel that Carmelo should have 35 years. I feel that Carmelo should also have 10, or or possibly 15. But he should not be sitting in there until he's in his 50s, because he was not an adult. The frontal lobe was not developed, and the frontal lobe is something that until it develops, they still figuring themselves out. Okay, let me say the frontal lobes, also known as the prefrontal cortex, are a vital part of the brain that plays a crucial role in our cognitive and behavioral functions. Okay, so let's look at those. These are the motor control, thinking, memory, reasoning, self-control, maintaining social expectations, planning, abstract thinking. So his frontal lobe was not developed. That would have hindered or helped him with his self-control, his reasoning, his thinking, his motor control. He would have not been so quick to jump or attack, because he would have been more calmer within himself. Internally, he was not calm. So that's why when the situation disrupted, he went off the handle. I don't know, I wasn't there. The statement says he was the one that was in the tent and wouldn't leave. So that's off rip. That should tell y'all something about going in areas that you really ain't supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because you get an invitation to a party, do it mean that you're supposed to be there? Go back and look at the video that I did on Takeoff. Takeoff, I think it was Takeoff that was at a party, and he really shouldn't have been there, and he was taken from us. You get what I'm saying? It's always when they go somewhere and they're somewhere where and that they shouldn't be. You see what I'm saying? All this always happens a lot. And I'm not going to sit here and say that the black community is violent, because to be honest, they all are. I'm telling y'all the truth. I got a homeboy, and I don't care if he look at this video. He is Caucasian. And I've been knowing him for 20 years. And he done got so gun crazy that I done told this motherfucker, I'm not going to your shit. The last time I went to his door, he called me to come over there. This motherfucker answered the door holding a gun in his hand. What the fuck how the fuck you call me to your shit? And then you got a gun in your hand when I come to the door. My black ass won't be coming here. You get what I'm saying? I won't be. And then while you drinking, oh hell no. Oh hell no. So you see how we make smarter decisions? A younger girl will probably go over there and be like, I'm going to get fucked up. Not me. I don't need to get fucked up that bad that I be sitting around you and you got AK-47s and all lying on the wall, and at any moment you can pick it up and pull that trigger on me and say I brought fear to you. So I am not an attorney. I have spoken on this subject. I've told y'all how I feel. I feel that Carmelo was given a harsher sentence. We already know why Carmelo was given a harsher sentence. White people, y'all already know why we're upset about this right here. We are in an abusive relationship with y'all, and we are tired of y'all being abusive to us. Okay? That is the reality. White people and black people have been in an abusive relationship for fucking years. The earth is 6,000 years old, and for the majority of that, after the dinosaurs died, the war between the white people and the black people started. So this is not, this ain't nothing new to us. We've been doing this for years. Both sides been going through this for years. It is more along the lines of prevention at this point. Talk to your children. Guide your children. Don't let them be delusional or cuckoo for shit. I'm telling you now, keep your kids guarded and make your kids aware, and teach your children about God, okay? Because if you teach your children about God, them little seeds that you plant, because God even talks about the seeds as well in the Bible. You plant a seed in your child and it will grow. It will grow. But let me go back to this real quick. At the end of the video, but I wanted to go back over this again. It says James 1:23-24. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror, for he absorbs himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. So let me explain this to you very clearly. It's not about you being a Bible thumper or a super believer. It's also back to the frontal lobe development. If you have God is like a armor over your heart. So whereas you don't a knight going into war would go into war, and he would bear up his suits and his armors. He guard himself up, put on everything, and he go to war. He can take more blows because he has protection over his heart. But if you don't give your child or plant the seed into, if you don't plant the seed in your child, it says plant the good seeds of righteousness, and you will harvest a crop of love. Plow up the hard ground of your hearts, for now is the time to seek the Lord. If you plant good seeds within your child, they might be pulled in the direction of their friend, because children are very 3D minded. They're very let's go have fun. I still remember being 18. But I also remember being 18, the summer that I was 18, graduated from high school, having a blast. I was too much in the streets, and I lost a family member that meant the world to me. And believe it or not, she had been sick before my eyes. But because I was so absorbed into myself, I didn't even really get to spend the time that I needed to spend with her during that time. Because why? My frontal lobe wasn't developed. I didn't really understand the facts of life. All I wanted to do was live, party, and have fun. You get what I'm saying? So the Carmelo boy was boastful, an athlete, and he was a star athlete. Both of these boys were star athletes, and they derived on attention. I don't think he should lose his life completely for this. I think he should do major therapy, because he's also messed up right now. You can look at the pictures of him and see that. But anyway, so let's keep his family lifted in prayers. Let's hopeful that they can turn this conviction around and give him a lesser sentence. And they were talking about that, going up towards Trump's legal legislation is a no-go. What can I say? Once again, I'm not the kind of person that I get off on other people's pain. And I'm not so hungry for power that I look at those people as weird. This ain't racial. This is my truth. I am a very, very loving individual. I'm a loving individual. But if you power hungry, you use your power as a form of control. You scare me, and I don't like you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Because I don't like people like that. I don't like people who want to come around me and then use their power to bully me. You don't need to be around me. You trying to control me. Go away. I don't even put myself in situations like that. So that's between whoever decides to do that. So this is Baby Girl 411. I didn't want to come over here, but I had to speak on this because it's on my heart. And I gave it to y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Go off in the comments. These are going to be, it's open, because, but I understand both sides of this, because both boys were in fear. But from what I read, one of the boys was being attacked by a group of boys, and the other boy was having a standoff with another boy, and the other boy was on the territory of the other boy. And when he was asked to leave, he refused to leave, and then next proceeded to take the boy's life. That's all I got to say. This Baby Girl 411. Have a good day.